Hey guys, today I'm going to take you inside of my soul just a little bit. I want to share with you my aha moment. The one moment where everything changed for me and I knew without a doubt I was going to be a rock star Team Beachbody coach. I signed up as a coach in September of 2012 and I just wanted the discount. I didn't want to sell anything. I didn't want to hold any challenge groups. I was never going to post a sweaty workout picture. Goodness sakes, I had too much weight to lose. Who wants to look at that? But within 3 months, I decided, why not me? Why can't I do this? Why can't I try this? I was reading everyone else, their posts about the great job they were doing, about the extra income they were earning, and I thought, well, I'll just give it a try. Thank goodness I did. My business slowly started to grow. My confidence slowly started to grow. And then in August of 2013, I flew to Texas for the Danny Johnson conference. I met up with Summer Tucker, I met up with Jessica Rodriguez, Tiffany Gaspy, Kessa Hawkins, so many people that I look up to, so many people who are positive influences in my life and in everyone else's life. I was so nervous. I'm nobody special. I'm just Sherry. I'm a mom, wife, grandma. I work and I'm a coach on top of it. It's kind of like a cherry on top, but it wasn't Sherry. It was just kind of something a little extra Sherry does. She's a Beachbody coach too. Okay, so I flew to Texas, terrified out of my mind, met with people I had never in my life seen in person. I had never in my life met before, and the only person I talked to on the telephone was Jessica Rodriguez. So these were strangers. They were really strangers. It was a huge step outside my comfort zone to go there. But something drew me there. Something told me I had to get myself there. If I was serious about this business, I had to find a way to fly to Texas. I had to get the time off work. I had to find somewhere for my children to go. I had to get my husband to agree. I had to have the money. And I did it. Thank goodness I did. I remember when I first got there, I was so scared. I didn't know anybody. I was in a state I'd never been to. I was alone, and I didn't know anybody. And the first time I met Jessica, she hugged me, and it was like I had known her all my life. And then I met Summer. Until you meet Summer, sometimes she seems out of your grasp. She seems like she's such a top coach that you're not worthy. That's how I felt, at least. But guess what? She's such a sweetheart. She's so nice, so kind, so genuine. Everything she shares is from her heart. And she treated me as if she'd known me forever. Same thing with Kessa and Tiffany and Chris Webb and Danny. I was a part of a family. And until that night, when I met everyone, we went out to dinner and we went and we had some wine. We just had fun. I was a part of something big. I was a part of something special. Me. I was important enough. It was important to me to grow and to share with these people over the years because they were my family. People I had met one time for one weekend, they were my family. At the Danny Johnson conference, we sat in these little chairs and I sat next to Chastity and Jessica. And I remember one time, talking about our past. Danny was asking us to reach into our souls and, pretty much, why not me? You know, we've all been through terrible, sad things in our lives, but we can come out on top. And I remember sitting there, we were all crying. And, some of us were holding hands and we had our arms around each other. And I thought, this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't care where I started out in my life. I don't care where my fitness journey is. I don't care what my income is. This is where I'm supposed to be. And I'm going to make sure I stay here and I'm always here. And I left that state, flew back to Illinois. I miss those people so much and I can't wait to see them in Summit. Because this is so much more than a paycheck for me. This is so much more than me reaching my fitness goals. This is my way of life because I have found a place I belong. I have found a group of people who accept me for who I am. They accept me for my weight. They accept me for my income. They just accept me. And that's hard to find. Genuine, real people who love you for who you are. And I know I could call on anyone in Team Inspire and quite a few in Team Courage who I've met, and they would be here for me in a heartbeat, even though we live in different states. My aha moment was realizing that God has put me where I am today for a reason. If I hadn't gone to Texas, I don't know if I would have found that out. If I hadn't sat there and laughed and cried with those ladies and Chris Webb, I don't know. Maybe I would still be looking for that. Maybe it would come later. I'm so glad it came when it did, because that moment changed me forever. I will forever be a Beachbody coach. I don't care if I stay diamond and I never go up in rank. I don't care if my paychecks stay where they are right now. I will be a member of the Beachbody family, of Team Inspired, Team Courage forever, because I know this is my true calling. I know this is my passion, and I know God has put me with these people who accept me and who love me. And together, we're going to continue to learn. Together, we're going to change the world, and that excites me so much. I just want to share that with you because if you haven't had your aha moment yet, when it comes, it will change you forever. And you'll want to share it with the world too. Those moments, few and far between, they really define us. And they can help put us in a future that is incredible, that we can't even imagine. The things I'm going to do this year and next year with Beachbody, the people I'm going to meet again, I'm not special. Why me? That's what I used to think. Why me? But guess what? I found out at the Dana Johnson conference that it was for me. Why me? Because I'm important enough, because I'm special enough, and because I deserve it. That moment is one I'll never forget as long as I live. I can smell the smells. I can hear the people because people were purchasing books and talking and crying. I can picture what Dana Johnson had on, the big screen she had up there. That's in my mind forever. And I'm so thankful that God gave me that weekend and that He pushed me to step outside my comfort zone and go, because that moment is a moment near and dear to my heart.